Welcome to the opening fixture of this season's UEFA Europa League. There's the whistle, and here we go. Campbell. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Forward it goes. Who's going to make this theirs? Oh, good interception. Aim forward. Neymar. Spoon forward.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Luis Suarez. Can he find a finish now? Saved only by poor finishing.
He did so well to exploit the space down the middle there. That gave him a clean run through on the opposition goal.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now it's Mehmedi. He's off on a marauding run. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Big chance here, looking to shoot. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. And he's on his way! Can he finish? And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
To meet it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, the keeper was helpless then. He knew he wasn't getting to it, so for a second or two he must have been praying it was off target, and he got lucky, very lucky.
Ball swung in. Messi knuckling down that right flank. Aimed long and direct. Looking to force his way through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Barcelona playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Luis Suarez, that is a terrific run. Goes long and forward. Mascherano pumps it upfield. Campbell, aimed long and direct. Who's going to make this theirs? Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a waste.
Yeah, we love a trier, Peter, but it has to be a far greater quality to beat the keeper from there.
Now it's Messi. Messi boots it upfield. Played into the middle. And that's been repelled. And out to safety. Rakitic. Busquets. Barcelona get it back again. It's a long forward pass. Mascherano cuts it out. Sergio Busquets tries a long pass towards the front.
Suarez can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Thrust towards the front line, and here's the chance to counter. Some good work on the right flank. Now what's next? Timely intervention. It's come loose.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Gets it into the middle. A chance! He's had a go! And in it goes! Finally the breakthrough!
Bayer Leverkusen produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, I just think they've kept at it, got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Neymar. Sergio Busquets battles to win it back. Campbell plays it long. Mehmedi looking to get on the end of this. Now can he finish? Sticks it away! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
The first touch was absolutely heavy.
And that is that. Well, this clearly wasn't the start they're looking for, so they're going to have to bounce back and look to win from now on in. A real test of resolve and of character. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Luis Suarez. Away from immediate danger. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. PK pushes it out wide. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tries a through ball. Daniel Alves positions himself well and cuts it out. Sergio Busquets pumps it upfield. Brings it forward. Tries the route one option. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Sergio Busquets concedes a free kick for that. Has a look and has a go. PK. Goes long and forward. Played out to the right. Messi. Luis Suarez plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Gets it upfield. And it's Messi. Messi with a really impressive run, which nearly went the whole way. Now the pass. He's picked him out. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Played in with accuracy. Now it's Rakitic. Battles to win it back. Spoon forward. Rakitic. Boots it upfield. Forward it goes. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. We've reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, the manager's surely got to look for one or two creative changes now. They need some service up front.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Daniel Alves. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Header! This could fall anywhere. Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. He's had a shot! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. But it's Luis Suarez. Out wide to the right. Looks to bypass the midfield. Oh, good interception. Shoots! Oh, wonderful, Wonderful Lionel Messi! The breakthrough strike! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Neymar. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rakitic going full steam ahead down the left flank. The referee's awarded a free kick. "75 minutes played." So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Can he put it away? Oh, that could cost them.
Yeah, as chances go, that was as good as it gets, and it could well have got them back on level terms.
Luis Suarez. He's made sure that that won't get through. Barcelona just have to run down the clock. Passes it through. He's gone long. Well played, he saw that coming. The final seconds now. Done very well to intervene. And time is up. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Yeah, and I think after that solitary second half goal, they did what all good teams do and protected their lead.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Messi! Oh, that's majestic!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Barcelona have an early lead. Good start. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Looks to slip it through. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Messi. And the counter is on. Rakitic. It's Rakitic! Sticks it away! And they are disappearing out of sight!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Barcelona grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Shot away. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Messi. Up to meet it. And he's there to make a great save.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Aimed forward. Tries a through ball. Daniel Alves goes long and forward. Forward it goes. Luis Suarez, there he goes, motoring forward. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Yeah, and it's very good play to force the initial error there. That's what created the opening in the first place.
That's a throw. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Spoon forward, a real chance to break. Oh, glorious footwork, looking to shoot. Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
With his head, but couldn't steer it in.
They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, they can break here. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Sergio Busquets looking to penetrate opposition lines. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Is it in? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Chance! What a save! Terrific reactions! Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Played it short. He's had a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, at least they've given themselves some hope with a shot from distance, but the keeper will welcome those all day. That's not going to trouble him. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
And a second time! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
And if they don't get the job done from here, he'll look back on that moment and know he should have made it a 3-goal cushion. Should have finished things off.
Thrust towards the front line. Tries lifting it over. Ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. Speculative strike. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? It's a long forward pass. Well positioned to make that interception. To a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Plays it long. Sergio Busquets tries to get it forward quickly. And that's it. Barcelona emerge victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, if you can find a weakness, Peter, then it's a case of exploiting it to the full. And they realised the spine of this team wasn't so strong, and time...
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would go for the supremely athletic Jordi Alba, yet another of the modern fullbacks that is blessed with great stamina and pace, which allow really effective late runs forward and help with his recovery and getting back.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Piqué pumps it upfield. Neymar, decent ball, decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it?
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
Who's ball? Who's going to get there? It is deadlocked. Who's going to make this theirs? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tries a through ball, done very well to intervene. Good run down the left, what can they make of it? Tries to cut back. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. PK battles to win it back. Rakitic, great challenge. No goals as yet. It's a brilliant interception. Spoon forward. Cuts it out. Iniesta gets it back. Luis Suarez. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Barcelona playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's gone a long way up and away. Dashing forward at pace. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Oh, good ball. Luis Suarez. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And he's cut it out. Jordi Alba pumps it forwards. Luis Suarez plays a clever pass. Out of play, and it is a goal kick. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Gets it back. Iniesta. And it's Luis Suarez. Now the pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. Messi makes himself available. Aimed long and direct. Messi on a strong run down the right. Messi's cross. Decent progress down the left. Wonderful quick feet. It's a loose ball. Daniel Alves trying to get there. Great leap! Good delivery. No joy.
Yeah, and he probably didn't get the cleanest of contacts there either. You know, I think he went for too much power with his header.
Luis Suarez battles to win it back. And out to safety. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Barcelona against Bayer Leverkusen. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Quick look at the lineups. It's simple. If they want to keep up with the elite in European football, then 3 points are a must. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's a tough one, but I'll go for Dani Alves, just to point out that he masquerades as a fullback. You know, he'll spend so much of the game deep in opposition territory, playing like a winger. Tremendous fitness and athleticism, and that enables him to perform this way.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Campbell. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Messi makes himself available. Fires from distance. Oh, that is very close.
Suarez did exceptionally well to control that and get the shot away while he still had just enough room, and he generated excellent power too. That should encourage an another effort or two. It's been such a positive start. I think the next step has to involve tucking one away.
Who's going to make this theirs? He goes long. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Mehmedi. Sergio Busquets tries to switch the play. Luis Suarez! And it's Messi. Away from immediate danger. Kramer. Well positioned to make that interception. Jordi Alba pumps it upfield. Spoon forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Sergio Busquets tries to get it forward quickly. Messi, drilled in low. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Aimed long and direct. A long ball, but not especially accurate. Rakitic. Out to the left it goes. Campbell. Is the route one option. Knocks it towards the front. And he's made certain that won't get through. Oh, good ball. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Kramer. Spoon forward. Oh, good interception. And it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Barcelona may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Barcelona playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
It's Neymar! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, that's just lovely skill. He's certainly a player who can single-handedly make a difference. Great talent.
Toprak, who's going to make this theirs? Mascherano tries to get it forward quickly. Pumps it upfield. Tries a through ball. Who's going to make this theirs? Well played, he saw that coming.
In truth, he was probably a tad selfish then. There were more options about.
Mehmedi has given away a free kick. That had to be more accurate. Toprak.
Bayer Leverkusen have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
Campbell. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Luis Suarez. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now the pass. Kiesling looking to get on the end of this. Oh, glorious footwork! Spoon forward. Toprak plays it out to the wing. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Neymar. Now the cross. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Now it's Neymar. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Goes for goal! Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? He's gone for it! It's a loose ball.
Well, that's a pity because it may well have been their last chance and they need to keep it now.
Robbie Cruz looking to get on the end of this. And he's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Sergio Busquets tries to get it forward quickly. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, I think they certainly met their match here. There was a lovely ebb and flow to the encounter, but very...
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I would go for the supremely athletic Jordi Alba, yet another of the modern fullbacks that is blessed with great stamina and pace, which allow really effective late runs forward and help with his recovery and getting back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Goes long and forward. Just need to avoid defeat. It would mean so much to them. Jordi Alba Concedes a free kick for that. It's on a plate. Spoon forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Daniel Alves pumps it upfield. Now it's Neymar. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Fires it in low. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
And it's Neymar. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Can he find a finish now? And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Out for a throw. And that's another throw. Long ball, but not especially accurate. Again for a throw-in. Luis Suarez. So what now? Mascherano gets it back. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. It's Luis Suarez! He's got away with one there. That's one way to make your presence felt.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Aimed long and direct. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Messi. Luis Suarez. There he goes, motoring forward.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Yeah, they should be out of sight, and they're not because of a little sloppiness in front of goal.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Neymar. Iniesta. And it's Messi. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Barcelona yet to make a change here. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Luis Suarez. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Sergio Busquets. Busquets! He's missed another one. Almost nothing left on the clock here. And it's Messi. Barcelona are still in search of that breakthrough goal.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
And he has been fouled there. Sergio Busquets tries to get it forward quickly. Messi has a look inside the box. Messi's cross. And time is up. Well, they could only manage a draw, but that will do. They have made it to the next stage. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, it's certainly doing it the hard way. Qualification, of course.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Defence has got rid of that. Now it's Neymar. Fires from distance. He's got away with one there. Gone a long way up and away. Knocks it towards the front. Messi battling down that right flank. Messi. Determined run, but equally determined piece of defending. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rakitic. It's a good-looking cross. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now surely! Danger averted for now. Who's going to make this theirs? Aimed forward. It's a long forward pass. Luis Suarez. That's really nice. Now, what next? There will be a throw-in. Ball's out on the left now. It's a throw in. Played into the middle. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Yeah, and he probably didn't get the cleanest of contacts there either. You know, I think he went for too much power with his header.
Can he score? He's done very well to get to that.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. There's the whistle for half-time. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. We're underway again. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Neymar, ball's loose, who's getting there? Has a hit! This could fall anywhere! Saved only by poor finishing.
They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Rakitic battles to win it back. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Top save! That shot was travelling. Clears it out of harm's way. Dashing forward at pace. Iniesta pumps it upfield. Barcelona have escaped via some do-or-die defending.
Well, if ever...
Barcelona have a free kick. Messi considers his options.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Oh, good stop, it had to be. And the finish! That really should have hit the net. Nice get it back again. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Luis Suarez looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Up to meet it! He will be livid with himself.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Germain. Jordi Alba gets it back. Mascherano tries to get it forward quickly. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Neymar pumps it into the area. And he's got his range wrong there. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. He put on quite a show there.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Spoon forward. The defence can get it clear. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Away from immediate danger. And he's on his way! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Red, he's sorted that out. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? No question, that's a foul. And it's Germain. Tries a through ball. Germain is steaming forward. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Going for goal! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have been held here, and that means they'll have to do it away. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there were times when they looked like winning it and times when they looked like losing it, so they'll be reasonably happy to end up at what they've got.
So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Nice against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
We can have a look at them now. Off we go then. Barcelona come here after a draw in front of their own fans, and now a win of any sort will secure progress. Gets it back. Rakitic tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Neymar. Aimed in towards the centre. Good clearance and very necessary. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta plays it out to the wing. Now it's Germain, let down by a lack of accuracy, battles to win it back. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. A real chance to break. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Neymar's cross. And back out it comes. He'll have a go. And that's off target.
Yeah, we love a trier, Peter, but it has to be a far greater quality to beat the keeper from there.
Aimed long and direct. So what now? And that's a throw-in. Sergio Busquets pumps it upfield. Danger averted for now. That's put paid to a promising move. Messi! Oh, what a hit! What a hit! A finish of true class! They have edged ahead overall. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Barcelona take the lead both in this match and on aggregate. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Mascherano. Barcelona scoring close to half-time to make it 1-0. Good run down the left-hand side. And the first half is done.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Barcelona having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again then. Barcelona carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Looks it towards the front. Now it's Germain. It's a loose ball. Messi, who's made his mark on this game. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Passes it through. Oh, good interception. Who's going to make this theirs? Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Now it's Neymar. Spoon forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Mascherano tries to get it forward quickly. Aimed long and direct. Played out to the right. Messi. Messi's cross. There is the genius of Luis Suarez! And with that goal comes comfort. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Barcelona get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
He's made certain that won't get through. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pumps it upfield. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez has a look inside the box. Luis Suarez whipped in. Up for a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Sergio Busquets gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Messi. He's had a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Up to meet it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. How about it? And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Luis Suarez, this is promising. Out wide to the right. Who's going to make this theirs? So that's it. It is all over. Well, it was tense to start with, but all smiles now. Deservedly, they are through. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball. Doing the ugly stuff, that's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's hard to overlook Gerard Piqué. He should be given a bit more credit, I think, for his performances. Anticipates well, composed on the ball, and pretty good in the air. That'll all be needed for what's to come here too.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Battles to win it back. He slid it through. Mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Boots it upfield. It's a long forward pass. Now the pass. Looking to shoot. He's delivered all right. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
It's a loose ball. And the finish! And he's there to hoof it away. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
It's a fabulous position, and he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Looking to shoot! Saved only by poor finishing. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Looks like a good ball through. Has he picked him out? Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Ruiz. Now it's Luis Suarez. Defenders on the back foot. PK. And it's Neymar. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Iniesta gets it back. Chance! Going for goal! Too long to get the shot away.
Yeah, he just took too long to make his mind up. You know, what a big opportunity missed then.
Missed, but not by that far.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. We've reached half-time.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Luis Suarez!
Suarez would have known he needed to generate more power behind that, but it just lacked the precision anyway. they're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Neymar, this is promising. Defence has got rid of that. It's Busquets! Missed by a fraction. Gaspar. Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Good clearance and very necessary. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's broken through. Messi! Great effort, but no way through. Ruiz. Barcelona haven't yet dipped into their subs. Musacchio. He's put it on the right now. What's on? Soldado. Played out to the right, and it's Messi. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Soldado. Iniesta. Soldado puts his foot on the gas. Mascherano with a definite foul there. And it's Dos Santos. Surely this will be the last chance. He's tried one! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Brought forward, what does he try from here? Neymar's cross. No, that's not going to find its target. Good strong hand by the keeper. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Great leap! The final whistle. So beaten on enemy territory, but all is not lost. They will have to turn it round in the second leg at home.
Well, once they went behind, I just wonder whether the manager can be pleased with himself. I thought he could have done a little bit more to get them back on level terms.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Barcelona were defeated on their travels in the first leg. And that is a result that leaves them staring elimination in the face. It's a loose ball. Shot at goal! That's gone a long way up and away. Sergio Busquets gets it back. Aimed long and direct. And out to safety. Shoots! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, he just knew, Peter, that he needed a better angle to get the shot away, and I just thought it was a very impressive dribble. Well, this has been an aggressive attacking start from them. They've been very much on the front foot, and if they maintain this pressure, it's looking very good for them.
It's the throw. Iniesta. Oh, good interception. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Messi. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Has a swing at it! Decent enough try.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Out of play for a goal kick. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Messi has a look inside the box. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
In with a header! Danger averted for now. Looks like a good ball through. It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Aimed forward. And it's Rakitic. Out wide to the right. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Great leap! It's there!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more.
However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Barcelona take the lead and chip away at their aggregate depth. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Speculative strike. Cuts it out. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
It's hard to believe that this is the same team we watched in that first leg. I think from being outfought and outplayed, they finally found a conviction and a real momentum. This is good stuff now.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break.
Barcelona going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Hits it first time! Iniesta battles to win it back.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
It'll be a throw-in. Spoon forward. Gaspar, Soldado. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how yours... He's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Keeper's done ever so well.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Oh, he's not going to get that. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. What a throw in. Has he found his man? Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Soldado. Well positioned to make that interception. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long. So they're running a fine line now.
It's come loose. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Defence has got rid of that. So not long left in this now. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's got away with one there.
Oh, look, I don't need to tell you that that is not a good area to lose possession in, and should it be repeated, I think there's a real chance that the next time they're going to be punished for it.
He put on quite a show there.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
He can get that clear. No, he didn't quite meet it right. No, he's missed it. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Adrian. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say neither side really did enough to find a winner. They just cancelled each other out.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Daniel Alves. Musacchio. Goalkeeper's ball. Dos Santos. Luis Suarez. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Now it's Messi. Going for goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
That would have been game, set and match.
Oh, it should have been the clincher, Peter, and he'll be kicking himself for not taking the pressure off.
And it's Messi. Half-time, extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? The home support won't enjoy that. Oh, he really wanted that.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Soldado. And it's Neymar. whips it upfield. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Neymar going full tilt down the left. And the cutback. The defence can get it clear. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. There's the whistle and it is going to penalties.
Yeah, a big change now, Peter. It's now about who has the bottle and character to want to take a penalty. All will be feeling the physical effects of 120 minutes, so it's the cool heads that are likely to deliver.
OK, get set. We have penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. So, the first penalty. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Well, he's put that straight at the keeper. It's simply not good enough.
Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Barcelona from one behind. No, he's fluffed it. And so the captain steps up. Right in the corner. And they're 2 up. Barcelona trailing by 2 now. Oh, he's blazed it over the bar.
It's brain freeze, I think. That was wild.
Ter Stegen obliged to stop this to keep them alive. That's it. It is done. Beaten in the first leg, beaten again in the second. There is little room for argument. They were second best. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, losing is never a nice experience, especially in knockout football. And it's all about learning from your mistakes and growing as a team. So this can act as a good learning curve for them. In defeat, there are still positives to take from this.